close my eyes. When I'm across in the street, I keep a stack of letters from all my closest friends, so I know they're real, they really love me, cause they like to play pretend. The summer hasn't started, but it feels like it's the end.
The rollerboard back will go best placed with the handles or wheels in first. Please do us a huge favor, hang on.
근데 이걸 왜 띄워주는 거야? 몰라? 재밌다 이거 말한 거. 그니까 지금 너무 재밌다. 와우. 아니 일단 있어봐.
Please stand behind the yellow line until the train stops. Open doors delays trains for all riders.
Now entering Tukwila International Boulevard.
Please report anything suspicious to security or
어머 진짜 여기 누웠으면.
Okay, it's gonna be $59.42. And you want oyster crackers or Tabasco?
I'm gonna go grab the crab bowl right now.
그냥 아니 그냥 제정신이 아니어서 욕하는 것 같은데. 귀여워.
너무 좋다. 여기 진짜
이거
가을
해줘.
가을이네요. 한국하고 똑같아요. 깜짝 놀랐어요. 한국에 온 줄. 오랜만에 느껴보는 이 마음입니다.
Did you ever account for what I gave? Did you think how empty I'd feel if you walked away? 'Cause it feels like you didn't care at all. Your voice was so stone cold when you called and said, I don't think this is working now. Us, I got so much going on, and the distance is too much. And I wish I could get.
비가 엄청 와. 낙엽을 밟으니까 되게 좋네. 비가 엄청 많이 오는데? 둘러만 봐.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
기다리는 중. 먹던 껌을 붙여놨나 봐. 대박이지. 이거 봐.
That's so big.
어.
이거보다 이게 훨씬 좋다, 야. 맛있다.
맛있어? 다행이다.
맛있는데?
와, 너무 예뻐.
물 잠가야 되는 거 아니야?
너를 알아봤을 때
So I lose myself in labor. No time to cry when the day's filled. But when the lights turn low and there's no one here, can I shed a tear? Can you lullaby